I'll get it. I'll get it. All right, everybody. So, as some of y'all know who live near me, here in North Carolina, we've just had a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. I believe we're at over 10 inches of rain or more here, and I'm in one of the worst areas. It's a flood zone, so I haven't been able to go to the gym. I can't even get down the road. So I've just basically been cooking, cleaning, and so I had to come up with a workout here at my house. And unfortunately, right now all I have is 10-pound dumbbells, so I'm doing a feeder workout tonight for my shoulders, and I'll probably do a little bit of abdominal work as well, just some body weight abdominal work. But I'm going to show you some of my feeder workout real quick. And basically what that is a really, really high repetition exercise for each muscle group. In the deltoid, it's going to be anterior, lateral, and posterior delt. So I'm going to be doing lateral raises. I'm going to be doing some front raises, and I'm going to be doing some bent over, raises for the posterior delt too. So I'm going to be hitting all three heads through 3 different exercises, each at 100 repetitions. I'm going to do those 100 repetitions in 4 sets of 25, which I'll explain again. But basically, since all I have is lightweight, I've got to go high repetitions and work on keeping the tension and squeezing the muscles. And that's all I'm going to worry about right now. About 3 weeks out of 3 weeks out of my show. So it's go time. All right, so what I wanted to mention as well is not only is it 4 sets of 25 for 100 repetitions, but these 4 sets are going to be back-to-back sets. So it's a superset, basically, or what we call a tricep. So I'm going to be doing lateral raises, and without any rest, I'm going to move right into the front raises, and then without any rest again, I'm going to move into the bent over raises. So basically, it's back to back to back to back, and then again, once I finish the bent over raises, I move right back into lateral. So there is no rest for the whole, what is a total of 300 repetitions. Literally, there's no rest, because the only rest that the muscle gets is between transitioning from one part of the muscle to the other. And while one part of the muscle is working, the other's semi-resting. But this feeder workout is tough. It's not a lot of weight. 10 pounds is actually pretty heavy for this, but I'm going to try to beast through it. Because I can't get to the gym, and like I always say, there's no freaking excuses. So I'm going to start out with some lateral raises. I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 because it's a little too heavy for me to do 100 repetitions straight. So, but if I had 5-pound dumbbells, I would do that. So I'm going to start out with those. So if you notice, I didn't come all the way down on those sets. So as I brought the weight up, I came down and I stopped a little more than 3/4 of the way down, and I started going back up, trying to keep some tension on the shoulder, because right here I'm in a relaxed position, and the weight is basically moving all the way through my entire arm. And I'm just holding the weight up, but the muscle's not engaged to lift the weight. So I'm gonna come out here, and this is where the action is. So This is how I'm doing these lateral raises properly. So next up, guys, going to be doing some front raises, okay? So I'm going to turn my palm up. This is called supination. This is called pronation. I'm going to supinate, palms up. And what that does is it puts the weight on the front head of the delt as opposed to the side. If I just go straight up like this, this still hits the front delt, but because of my hand being in a neutral position, it's also hitting the lateral head too, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I just hit the lateral head with the lateral raises. So now I want to focus on the anterior, the front delt. So I'm going to supinate my palm up, and I'm going to raise in front of me, and this is what I'm going to do for 25 reps. All right, so for the final demonstration, I'm going to show you all the bent over raises. So you're going to bend all the way over so that your hip is at 90 degrees. I'll show you sideways here. So this is what I'm going to look like. I'm going to look straight down at the floor. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to relax my shoulders and drive my elbows up so that the weight is on my rear delt, as opposed to using my traps and pulling like this. This is not what you want to do. You don't want to squeeze your traps to pull the weight up. You want to drive your elbows up and let your posterior delt, your rear delt, pull the weight up. All right? So if you have a bad back, this one is probably not for you. You may want to do it seated. All right, so I wasn't able to get a good view of the seated demonstration, so I'm going to try it again. We'll see if this works. So you're going to sit here. If you have a bad back, this is the way you're probably going to want to do it. If you don't have a bad back, you just want to protect it or it feels better, do this. This is fine too. So what you're going to do is you're going to, again, relax at the shoulder. You're going to drive your elbows up. Make sure that your chest is on your knees. You're going to be looking straight down. This way, you're somewhat supported now. Just like that. Control the weight and feel it in your rear delts. Hey guys, so just got done with the feeder workout for my shoulders. I can barely hold my phone up right now, but I don't know if y'all can see this pump that I've got in this. Look how swollen. All the way around the rear delt. Just swollen. It's freaky. Look at this one. Look at that pump. Anyway, so I've got that full of blood, and now I'm just gonna rest my shoulders and let it heal back and grow. So no, like I said, no excuses. See y'all later.